Hello, everyone. We're going back on our journey through Death Stranding. We're traveling through Mexico. Going to unite Mexico to the U.S. I'm going to take my camera off because this game is too beautiful not to look at the whole picture. I hope you enjoy my video. Subscribe to Barry_Best on YouTube or follow me on Twitch, Andopio, Andopio, or do both. And let's have a good time. And I will be muting myself during cutscenes and like important dialogue and stuff, but when we're just traveling, we'll kick back and chill. So I hope my sound works the whole stream. I've been having a lot of trouble with my sound. We'll test it out and check every like 10 or 5 minutes, see if we can fix it. If not, usually pausing the stream and unpausing fixes it, but usually pause. Chat can let me know. I'm bad at checking chat though, and I don't have many viewers, sadly. But we will one day. One day. Alright, let's get started. I'm taking myself off the screen. Don't miss me too much. But hopefully everyone can still hear me.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Alright, well, we just, last time we ended the stream, we had this route planned out, but then, when I ended the stream, I got a notification about this new feature called, requests, and it's just random requests from places. It's not, like, taken on order, and that's really close, and we have a truck here, so I'm just gonna run back over there and pick up the little request. Yeah, aid request, that's what it's called. So we'll just go there right quickly. We'll make a little route. That seems like a good enough route. Now we made it here on the truck pretty easily, so I just don't remember which way we drove. We probably drove through the road. This game is so beautiful. On the road again. It's nice that we could drive vehicles right away. We had to wait a really long time in the first game. Was the river run dry? Because it's not raining anymore? Is that what's going on? There was a big river. I guess it's gone. These trucks are much more smoother to drive, easier to climb rocks and stuff. Very nice. Give it a little turn around here.
Gotta stretch those legs.
Gotta stretch those legs, Sam. Wish you could rename him. I would name him something like Normanreedus. This is one of my favorite parts too, that you can just auto arrange without going into your inventory menu. Is this everything? I think so. let's leave a marker here for those who come after. For those who come after. Amazing. If you're not familiar with Death Stranding at all, other players will be able to see stuff you build, use your markers, use various items, and everything you pretty much make can be used by random players. Of course, you're not going to show up in every single player's world. It's only a select few, and I think it's at random at first, but later on you'll be able to link to specific players if it's anything like the first one. This day-night cycle is brand new, and it's pretty awesome. Yeah, this was a river not too long ago. It's just pretty awesome that this world seems to be changing. Chuck's about to die. Good thing we're almost back. It was easier to fall over in the dark. We're also playing on the hardest difficulty, if you didn't read the stream title. Just to make it a little more interesting. I found the first game a little too easy and normal. And I feel it's like more fun to balance and everything. Casual little cutscene we'll see 1,000 times. And I'll probably just end up skipping it most of the time.
There you are. Checking your order data now. I will never know how you managed to track this down, but I am grateful to
Got a
have it
trophy.
back.
Helping people to connect.
Let me repay the favor with some local data of ours. Maybe you'll find something of interest you can use.
Oh, I forgot to mute my sound check. Firmware update. Increased bandwidth.
I've
That makes...
allocated more resources for you to use, if you need them. I hope it helps.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
You're still the brave
The
handler.
data I've shared with you is the schematic for my custom electric rod. While this design is tailored for use with our fabricators, it's functionally no different from the ones bandits use. The rod extends with a quick shake and can be used to stun enemies over a wide area. It can also be thrown like a javelin, though you won't be able to retrieve the rod after doing so. A thrown rod will release a burst of electricity when it strikes the ground. And no bandit can shrug off a direct hit from this bad boy. Test it out, and you'll see.
Order completed. Well done.
I already used those a bunch yesterday when I went into combat with a full town. They're really fun. But we'll make one because there's a whole little trophy thing. For making everything, I believe. If my calculations are correct. We'll place it. Just put it on our back, and then we're gonna go to our private locker. We don't need two. We're gonna go with a custom one. Just gonna recycle that. I'd like to have one of everything. So I'd like to have 2 ladders, 2 of these things. Sometimes you just come to a situation. The climbing anchor already has 3 uses, so you don't really need 2 of those. It's always helpful to bring 2 of everything in case you like mess up the placement of the first one, or you just end up needing to. Recycling streamlined, so that's like the most annoying thing in the first game. I wouldn't even recycle stuff, I'd just leave it on the ground because it was so annoying. And now it's instant. Before you had to watch a stupid little cutscene. And my mission right now is to build the watchtower. Oh yeah, it's just showing you gotta get rid of notifications. That's a necessary thing to do. I guess we'll travel at night, see how night travel works. We're going up and over through all this scary looking creatures, and said there were spider creatures over here. There hasn't been any creatures in Death Stranding 1. Well, there have been, but not only BTs. So I don't know what we have in store. We got some normal enemies we're gonna go take out. Use the electric spear again. And that should be a pretty fun time. And that's looks like the difficulty of the terrain and stuff, so it doesn't look too bad. Some parts. Oh, it shows each individual marker. So A3 to A4 looks like it's going to be the hardest. Yeah, the whole map is so much better too. You really see every piece of terrain. Very amazing. Death Stranding 1 was a PS4 game too, and that was so amazing too. Let's how did we get our light on here? Yep.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
Well, we don't have full stamina, I thought. I guess we went and fought since we rested. I want an exoskeleton. The power one is probably my favorite, or the balance one. Just so you can feel you don't fall over as easy. You could carry more weight. It's always nice.
Hey! Hey, you.
Hey, somebody replied. That means somebody else pressed that hey button. Let's give another little thing here. What is this? Just like select all? Rock, paper, scissors. Do a wink. Let's wink at our friends. Whoa, 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 whoa. Those are the spider things that we heard about.
These hostile life forms are chiral creatures.
That's a new thing. I don't really want to waste ammo on them. So I'm just gonna move around them. I went over there to pick it. Oh, they're really everywhere, huh? Creepy, crawly spiders. Looks like they chased me away from the little treasure trove. Chiral crystals. Those are important for building structures and other things. Seems like somebody has walked this path before. Wow, these bandit boots kind of suck on their durability. I should have just made more porter ones. It's cargo management. We're gonna switch these out. Put on footwear. Now we got our cool shoes. Our new suede shoes. Chemicals. I feel like we don't really need mats yet. I imagine these spider things are probably gathered around the chiral crystal deposits.
Looks like a path.
Let's just probably just follow the trail. Down to pick up the spiders like chemicals, I guess. So if let's see what shooting them does. We should have just go punch them. Oh, it does kill them, but all of them swarm after you, so you're not gonna mess around with them. They don't chase you very far. Wonder what other creatures will be in this game. We heard like wolves howling, but we didn't see any. Looks like they're not very hostile until you actually like step on them or shoot at them. They're just my spider buddies. You just walked. Yeah, they're chill. Maybe because I'm a Doom character with powers. Some lost cargo. Go ahead and grab that. Cargo management. Yes, I know about this. You silly, silly game. I'm way ahead of you. Let's drink more water. Keep our stamina tip-top shape. Again, I think it's important you play the first one before you play this game. There's so much stuff that you'll have no idea what's going on. Even with that little recap. Or at least watch like 2 or 3 YouTube recaps of the first game. Or just watch the whole gameplay. Or all the cutscenes, because there's a lot of stuff you probably won't understand. Wow. Let's try a photo mode. Wish we could see like the moon or something in this picture. Oh. Oh, that's kind of a spoiler that Lou's gonna be with us. uh, or maybe you can just have Lou show up. And then take photos, just X. Oh, I don't want to show grid. Hide menu. Cool. I'll do a screenshot for the PlayStation itself. We had to get a screenshot so we can decorate our private room better. Right now we just have a picture of Fragile with our baby, and a picture of me with the baby, I think I'll put up. The baby Lou. Nighttime doesn't seem to affect balance too much. It's not very dark though. Yeah, the moon's just super bright. Maybe I shoot a picture of that too.
Nice.
But we'll do a picture later. There's some PCC stuff in there. Should we upgrade it? No, we didn't bring any materials. Maybe we should have picked up those materials. Go. Oh, and then it just takes you right here to the structures. That's cool. Storage box is too close.
Now then.
So if you have nothing equipped, it looks like you just pulled out your handgun. That's right, on the D-pad. I never really used watchtowers that much. Maybe they're... Ooh, it tags everything instantly. The camera up higher. Plot route from here. Heat map. Ooh, that's cool. Lots more to zoom in on. Looks like it's... Yeah, that little blue thing shows it's tagged for me. So everything automatically gets tagged. At least all the enemies. I guess I have to look at them first. It's over here. Just a random heat spot. Can I make the spiders attack them? Lead an army of them? An army to chase me? Alright, 6 enemies on the top. Let's go take care of them. We should probably turn our light off. Light's not really necessary on the moon shining this bright. I think their detection is better on this difficulty. I don't think there's any enemies right directly in front of me right here. Oh yeah, there is. All this text kind of showing up on the screen, it's kind of hard to tell where exactly the other enemies are. Now you're dead. Just kidding, you're just knocking people out. is one of the cooler parts of this game. Even like the enemies don't really want to kill you. Even they could be like terrorists and they don't really want to kill you. Because it causes a void out, which is pretty much giant explosions. Nothing. I usually only pick up like lost cargo and stuff. Should we wait till we take everyone out? Or nah. Also, I like that because every time you ran across an enemy in the first game, they always had a cargo scanner. So you had to deal with that every time, but it seems like that's not the case in this one. You happen to be looking straight at me. Get around him. Can we make it around him? Oh no, they're all coming now, huh? Let's escape into the shadows. They're just all on alert. Doesn't look like they're headed this way. 4 more enemies. We'll let it have tag. There could be more, I guess. I think that watchtower pretty much cleared everything out for us. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So we'll go. Probably should take the high road over there. One from up top. Use darkness to our advantage. Like this game, these enemy encounters, these bases are so much more well built. They're all kind of the same and generic in the other game. Hopefully that's useful to other players being sneaky too. Last stream we kind of messed up our stealth section pretty bad. Can I do it from behind this table? No. The other guy's totally looking at me. I'm gonna get spotted by the other person. Did he spot me? No, he's just cautious. I guess I'm too far away. I wonder if I could shoot out lights. There's a lot of lights in that tent though. It's like that was too high up behind him. I think they'd put their little buddies on stretchers and take them. Because before they used to just wake each other up. It seems like they take them somewhere maybe to perform first aid. We got one more guy. Way down there in the distance. How's the volume doing? Still sounds good. Blood bag. We already have 4 blood bags. And they're all still pretty full. I guess we'll just sort this out. Take the ladder too. I don't like the ladder being on the tool rack. It just looks so ridiculous. Especially for stealth.
Successfully recovered. Proceed to delivery destination for processing.
He's straight up looking right at me, huh? Ooh. I think I hit him in the no-no square. Still no like little collectible little data chip things. Which was like at every bandit camp in the other game. Just every unique location.
It's almost done.
Right, which way are we going? Just up and over. Turn the light back on. Looks like we can go down and around. I don't know what I want to do though. That's too tall for the ladder, for sure. Let's see if we can go up this way. screen.
Be advised that usage is restricted inside
That was
facility
close.
grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
We haven't fallen completely yet. I wonder if we can make it through the whole game without dying. I sure did make it really far in the first one without dying. The first time I came across like the death mechanic, I was like, what the heck is this? I wonder if it's the same in this game.
In progress. No anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
Probably. Hit no timefall right here. Usually you hit timefall, I feel. All these side characters seem so more interesting than the first game. Like the hologram people.
Hola, you're Sam, right? I assume you're here to drop off that stolen cargo of ours? With those chiral density gauges in our possession, we'll be able to determine where BGs are likely to appear in the future. So, let's get a look at those containers and see if we're good to go. Now that service, not a single scratch that I can see. Muchas gracias. Picked this up while you were out and about, huh? Thanks. We really needed it. I just have to say that you're an absolutely incredible porter. Looks like our chiral density gauges are just about good to go. So, let's see what that Cupid of yours can do.
Blood grenade for BTs. Wonder if we'll come across BTs. Oh, a timefall shelter already? Cool.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Silent handler. That's what they call me on the streets.
It's high time we got on the chiral network. Our BT research should go a hell of a lot faster now. We just shared some data with you that'll let you fabricate blood grenades, a kind of anti-BT weapon, and build timefall shelters too. I think you'll find both very useful. The chiral density gauges you brought us have been safely integrated into our systems. We can resume all distribution center operations and get back to business as usual. A lot of lives are gonna be saved thanks to you.
What's a blood grenade? I wish games would be like, oh, I played the first game first in the very beginning, and then we'll take some dialogue options like what's a blood grenade away, because I already know what it is. I'm still gonna do all the questions though.
This whole area is a chiralium-rich environment, so there's a much higher risk of BTs showing up. We've been coordinating with the research lab nearby, sharing data, etc. All to help develop BT avoidance and elimination solutions. One of the largest void outs ever recorded happened down south, don't forget, giving rise to a massive tar belt. So massive that it completely cut us off from the land beyond. We can't afford to let that kind of tragedy repeat itself here. But between the cargo you've delivered to us and our new connection to the chiral network, I think we got a shot. We're gonna make it through this.
I should probably say what I'm gonna say for Sam. Should do my best Sam impression. No. What's a blood grenade?
It's one of the fruits of our joint effort with the lab to develop anti-BT tech. Up until now, our primary weapons against these entities have been created with the blood of doom sufferers.
Me.
And so, production is wholly reliant upon regular donations from rare individuals like yourself. Securing a stable supply has been difficult. Though you'd know all about that, given your experiences with the UCA. But this weapon utilizes synthetic blood with all the same anti-BT properties. Derived from samples taken from doom sufferers, it can be produced at scale to meet demand. And despite its artificial nature, it's actually proven to be more potent than the genuine article. So you can think of our new weapon as a more full-blooded version of the hematic grenade it replaces. In any case, we won't need to ask you for your blood ever again, so rest easy. If you want to test it out, we have some training facilities here at the distribution center. Feel free to access the delivery terminal and give them a try.
Oh, well, that's awesome. That they're not draining me of my blood every time I go rest.
So, you
Time
probably
fall
think
shelters
time
have
fall shelters
changed.
are only good for getting out of the rain, right? Wrong. Our time fall shelters are different, you see. After extensive research and development, we were able to outfit them with a system that disperses a BT repellent fluid. So if you've got one on your tail and it's about to grab you, these shelters are the perfect way out. Only downside is that the repellent has a limited supply, so make sure you don't run low. It has other perks too. The shelter can purify timefall and convert it into drinkable water, allowing you to top up your canteen on the go. We've posted an aid request so you can fabricate a shelter to see how it works. Researchers at other facilities are also in the process of looking into how various structures might be improved. As you expand chiral network coverage, we'll be able to share information and coordinate our efforts more effectively. And I'm sure we will all make even faster progress as a result. So keep on doing what you do and linking up places for us.
That's pretty amazing that they're so upgraded. Mexico has way better stuff.
By the way, you're planning to visit the research lab, yeah? You have to pass through some dangerous territory then. We'll do a quick survey of the chiral density, so you might not want to leave right away. And let's not forget that you just tackled one of our toughest orders on record. Tell you what, we got a nice private room here that you can use to catch your breath. We'll get started on prepping the cargo for your next run in the meantime.
Thank you. I forgot what his name was. Yeah, all the hologram people are so much more interesting. I don't feel like I have to skip through all the dialogue with them. There was a couple interesting ones in the first game, but most of them were just kind of meh. I'm supposed to shower first before you get to bed.
Gate quake detected. Please seek shelter immediately.
Sam, are you okay?
I'm fine. You guys?
The facility's intact, but the research lab might have taken a hit. The local chiralium levels appear to be rising. Better hurry over there, Sam. Head to the delivery terminal upstairs and check their order.
That's a brand new thing. It seems like maybe the dead are trying to touch the living in a different way. Trying to force their way through that isn't BTs. Or maybe it's the Doomsday entity. Otherwise known as Don't Listen if you played the first game. It's Amelie. Wonder if you could eat other stuff, because it's only hunger's only somewhat satiated. Time to drink some tea. I have tea too. I'll drink with Sam. Cheers. I'm just gonna skip the drinking because I gotta drink all three of them. Wish that you could just drink one to max out your stamina boost. Let's change that one to the picture we took. I wish it was a little brighter. Oh, we got a trophy for that too. Make it your own. Probably for taking a screenshot and placing it. There's no notification on this. I thought it would have a new, like a little drill. It's here, but that's weird. It doesn't have a notification like on the outside. I kind of enjoyed that to just know what's new everywhere. Whatever. Let's skip this little pointless cutscene. If you want to see it, you can look at the first stream. That's one thing I wish they took out, like they didn't have in the first game, is there's a lot of little pointless repeating cutscenes when you do stuff. Let's miss this one. Now I'm covered in blood. It's not even my own blood anymore. Oh, we ran out of that one. I thought we would get all three of them in that. Whatever. What? That's pretty fast. Hopefully we get that S rank. It seems like no matter what you do, you get the S rank. Yeah, I don't think these are timed. Got a new patch. Certified Porter. I think this, let me just go in here and see what this is. I think it's just like free use of everything. Yeah, this is like, oh, use whatever you want. It's pretty cool, but I like the little time challenges they give you. But it seems like I haven't unlocked them, or they just don't have them. They probably do. There was leaderboards and everything. But there's always somebody who like breaks leaderboards. Like, oh, I did it in 0.1 seconds. Because I'm a cheater. Well, I don't think it's on PC yet, so it's probably hard to cheat on console. That's me just assuming. Oh, now it shows me when I have like a new thing for my backpack. I don't know where to put it. Put it down there. Looks more even. I didn't notice, but there's a style meter on the bottom right. That's cool. Let's shower and use the bathroom. Before you had like one button to shower, one button to use go number 2, one button to use go number 1. It's like, it's too much, but now it looks like you can do everything at once. But you could change your hair. Maybe you can later. But this is like classic Norman Reedus in everything he's in. He's always like this. I guess some parts in Walking Dead he had shorter hair. During like time skips. Now let's go to the surface. Well, while we're here, I'm going to seeing him going to the bathroom made me want to go to the bathroom. Well, let's see if we get a cutscene. We're not going to get a flashback of Cliff and me.
Feels good.
Okay. We have returned from using the restroom. Let's see what we got.
Sam, we've got a situation. The delivery for the research lab is ready for transport, but the chiral density is higher than anticipated. This may be due to the gatequake just now, but we've identified a new BT area in the vicinity of the lab. However, we have no BB pods on hand. I know you've got dooms, but without a pod, you're gonna struggle to determine exactly where the BTs are.
Don't worry. If I can get close enough, I should be able to see them. Seems like my dooms level or whatever went up at some point. Steer me in the right direction. I can take care of the rest.
Oh yeah? That's awesome. By the way, we finished a preliminary assessment of the BTs detected in the vicinity of the research lab. And we've prepared some weapons that should be effective against them. You're a pro. I know you can handle this.
What weapons do you have?
We've issued you a number of blood grenades. They use an active agent based on compounds derived from the blood and bodily fluids of doom sufferers, making them highly effective against BTs. You can practice using them in VR training. If you'd like to try them out, just access the delivery terminal to get started. Your other weapons won't do any damage to BTs. Shoot them all you like. They won't die. Make sure you're well prepared.
What kind of BTs are there?
A According to our initial survey, you can expect to encounter gazers in the field. If you make contact with a gazer, then another type of BT, a hunter will emerge from the tar and try to capture you. If they succeed in this, you'll come face to face with a massive BT known as a catcher. Now, you don't want to ever let a catcher consume you. It'll trigger a void out, obliterating the surrounding area and everyone in it. And when the dust settles, there'll only be a giant crater. So make sure to escape the catcher before that happens, or use the weapons at your disposal to eliminate it. Alright, go ahead and pick up your next main order. I'll brief you on the details while you check your map.
That's pretty cool. They have classifications of the different BTs now. What is... I forgot what BT... Beach? Beach... Oh my god, why can't I remember what BT stands for? Beach something, right? Oh, it's just beach things? I think so. Just beach things, which is kind of not very scientific name for them. Ooh, we're gonna go defeat them. It's fun. What are we doing?
Alright, Sam. You good to go? The new BT area we've identified is located in these ruins. If we don't do anything about it, eventually someone's gonna trigger a void out. So to prevent that, we need to neutralize all the BTs in this area. There's no shortage of collapsed buildings and hiding spots there, and the timefall isn't letting up anytime soon either. Since you'll also have cargo for the research lab with you, take care not to let it get damaged by the timefall or in any fights with BTs. An aid request for a timefall shelter was registered in that vicinity. If you build one near that spot, you can use it to escape any BTs that may be pursuing you. And if you stash your backpack in a timefall shelter, you can rest easy knowing your cargo's safe from the rain and devote your full attention to dealing with any threats. So if you got room to carry a little extra, consider requisitioning a PCC and taking it along with you so you can fabricate a shelter for added peace of mind. You're the only one we can count on. Don't let us down.
Oh, so you can you just take your whole backpack off? What is this? This is a warning, there's a cliff. There's a random ladder. Well, I assume we just go up the path.
Commencing route creation.
Would it be better to go down and up here, straight to the timefall shelter? No, we'll just go here. I use a climb anchor. Now it looks like you can just walk down there. And we can go down this way. Go up here. The timefall shelter here. Go kill the BTs.
Delivery route finalized.
Oh, some multi-purpose bullets we can use too. Oh no, that's just a delivery. We really don't need that now, but I just want one. Just in case we run into any bandits on the way that weren't on the map at all. We do have a rubber bullet assault rifle, so we don't need one of those.
Order accepted. Thank you.
I was going to check, see if we have any aid requests too. It's just build the upgrade town hall shelter. Okay. I should have swapped out the bandit boots.
Please give it your all.
Going up. Looks like it's a long trek through the rain the whole way.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
You just gonna leave this right outside. I'm definitely gonna just run back and deposit it there. It's a heavy piece of equipment.
Good evening, Sam.
I wonder if it is nighttime or if it's just like some crazy rain. Whoa, whoa, whoa! You get tripped by an invisible rope or something? Oh, we dismantled the cruddy boots too. Wait, is this... These are both lost cargo. Okay.
Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated. The delivery will be assigned to another porter.
Recycle. Reduce, reuse, and recycle, right? Container repair spray. Anything severely damaged? Climbing anchor already has 20%. Oh, that's not bad. Ooh. We need a new laser handgun. This is about to be destroyed. So handgun and boots. Alright, and then, what don't we need? Guess we don't need rubber bullet assault rifle. Because this is just a BT section for sure, right? Yeah, let's clear up some space so we can like pick up lost cargo on the way if we cross it. I like to bring 2 of these in case we need an extra one. 2 ladders. Do we not have oops, I didn't need to do that. Grenade, oh, it's only 2 grenade pouches. Oh yeah, that's right, you're probably able to put them on your backpack later. Later in the game. Let's go. Are we optimized? Nope. There we are. Always gotta optimize yourself.
Please take care. Please give it your all.
I will give it my all. Wonder when I'll run into the BTs. Oh,
Enough already.
oh, Quake.
Fuck.
Grit for balance right on time. I was like, I don't see any BTs.
Quake detected. Intensity. G-scale.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Not expecting a rock avalanche to come at me. That was cool though. Am I losing cargo? Did I leave something somewhere? Or is that just a random tip? Yeah, I don't think I left anything anywhere. Silly game, giving me tips that have nothing to do with what I'm doing. Red lights. Oh, separated from cargo assault rifle. Could have sworn I put it in the private locker, did I not? View cargo and storage. Yeah, that's what it said. Do I have another assault rifle somewhere? I didn't create another one, I just have the one with the rubber bullets. No, multi-purpose bullets. I had one that I used all the ammo, I thought I recycled it. Or maybe I just dropped it, whatever. Whatever. These blue lights. That's something new. Oh, there's some BTs. Doesn't look like there's any near me though.
Enough already.
Although BTs are such a cool part of this game, it turns this game into like a horror game for no reason. So you thought you were playing a walking sim, where you occasionally shoot enemies? Nope, we're putting scary monsters. Oh, the sound effects in the headphones, this is creepy. I don't think light matters for BTs, well I hope it doesn't. I'm so used to games being circle to crouch. I keep throwing random punches.
Construction process now.
So this thing has BT repellent now too, which is cool. What do we need? We need metals. I don't think there's any metal around here. With some lost cargo.
Hi.
Can I yell at the BTs? We grab that. Grab that. Grab that. More blood grenades. Point of interest. Point of interest markers now? That's new. Hopefully we didn't miss any. Right here. So objective first, then we'll go see if we can get some of this lost cargo. Gonna be one shot. Much creepier noises this time. Oh,
Bring it on!
scan again if I can see it. Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Keeps the lost cargo keeps disappearing.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Commencing route creation.
There's another thing over there, but whatever.
Delivery route finalized.
One of them's already walking, not even close to me. That's creepy. They're only supposed to start walking. The footprints on the ground when they're far away. Maybe that one noticed me somehow. It said to take out all of them, right? I feel like you could see them a lot easier in this game. That's all of them. All she wrote. Let's I'm not gonna keep one, that just has one on. Where are we going? I guess we already collected all the lost cargo. How many blood grenades do I have? Everything going good on the stream? Seems like there's no sound problems. I have a weight problem. Now, what's the point of interest? What we saw earlier. It's not there anymore? Oh, there. Let me scroll to it. What the heck? Oh, there's that other medium size. How heavy are we? Oh, we're only 95. Dark out, that's why it's hard to balance. Guess we should just keep both hands on our sides so we don't fall over. We're getting pretty top heavy. Some pretty good music. I muted myself, I guess I didn't. Oh, this is I think this is a place where we can sleep. It doesn't really matter. I'm drinking canteen water. I'm covered in blood.
Good evening, Sam. ID confirmed. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
I don't think we can rest here, actually. Maybe we can. Is this the elevator? Yeah.
Long time no see, Sam. Though, having said that, I realize you probably don't recognize me like this. Anyway, why don't you let me take a look at your orders? Now that's a delivery done right. I appreciate that you're always striving for perfection. Oh, picked up some lost cargo, I see. Should be a nice surprise for someone. We never doubted you'd show. Reliable as ever. A man you can count on. We're ready for you to link us up with your Cupid. Once you do, you'll have fulfilled your objective of bringing the entirety of Mexico onto the chiral network.
Now displaying your current order grade.
Cool. Back to Silent Handler. No, it's still Silent Handler.
So, Sam? Don't suppose you remember who I am?
I don't
The
actually.
name's Alex. I used to work at the weather station back in the UCA. I
Oh.
was a Bridges employee, reporting directly to Deadman. So, when I was offered the opportunity to collaborate with him here, studying the Death Stranding and BTs, I jumped at the chance. And here I am. And now, you're here too. You actually couldn't have come at a better time. Shortly before your arrival, chiral density levels started to climb, hitting significantly higher ranges than before. This kind of spike is indicative of an imminent giant BT appearance. I've shared with you some MP bullets that should be very effective against BTs. Because if a giant BT is on the way, then we're gonna need you to put it down.
What kind of weapons you got?
Well, the delivery you were kind enough to bring us contained a shipment of MP bullets that have anti-BT properties. This ammunition will turn your average assault rifle into a BT killing machine. You can also fabricate blood grenades if you want to keep a few on hand. Before you head back out, review your options and requisition any weapons you think you might need. We've set aside a ton of extra materials just for this purpose.
What are you studying right now?
Chiral density levels in this region have been fluctuating wildly. We've been seeing a lot of gatequakes and seismic activity as well. It's almost certainly related to recent shifts in the tar currents. Our analysis of these anomalies has led us to believe that the arrival of a giant BT is all but imminent. What the data doesn't tell us is exactly where it might appear. Our chiral monitoring equipment just wasn't precise enough to zero in. Now that you've connected us to the network, though, we should be able to make more accurate predictions. We seriously owe you.
What should I do after
It's
this?
hard to know when this giant BT is going to appear. So for now, you should rest up in your private room and prepare for a potential fight. That's both mine and Deadman's recommendation. We'll keep you posted, Sam.
Where's Dead Man at? Ooh, the shower right away.
It's been too long, Sam. You were a good friend to me. One I could never forget. Which is why I took steps to ensure that this message would only play upon your arrival. The sensors were set to scan for your biometric data. A simple enough trick. Now, this was originally a geophysics laboratory established for the study of earthquakes. And for that reason, it holds a wealth of documentation on gatequakes, tar currents, and placates. As well, I discovered, as research data on the other side. Now, what I'm about to tell you, I learned after I came to this place. Imagine that this is the lab. Though it's relatively close to the northern tip of South America, the continent is entirely cut off from us by a tar belt. And so we have no idea what's going on down there. Nor do we know the state of any continent other than our own. The researchers here were trying to establish contact with the rest of the world. They were well equipped to do so, as the facility had once been used to launch research satellites. So they tried launching a variety of probes and drones in the hope of obtaining observational data, with no success. The Earth, you see, is shrouded in a thick layer of chiralium that renders electronics inoperable at altitude. So they tried sending ships across the ocean. Oh, yes. Oh, but that failed too. The high concentration of chiralium in open water proved too corrosive, invariably causing them to sink. But then the researchers found some rather rare birds on their doorsteps. Birds not native to the region. Nice birdie, nice birdie. And that, my friend, was just the beginning. Not far from the lab, they discovered a strange anomaly. Well, the surrounding area was heavily contaminated with chiralium. Yes. This is beautiful. The researchers would later dub the anomaly a placate. But further investigation revealed that it came into existence when you began to expand the chiral network across North America, and that the gate grew larger in tandem with the network itself. What started as a tiny fissure in space became so much more. The researchers duly installed cameras to study the gate and its surrounding area. Now, to their surprise, they caught footage of some unusual marsupials. Yes, a kind you wouldn't expect to normally encounter in Central America, like the birds. But to confirm their suspicions, they sent an autonomous robot through the gate. The soil samples it collected were consistent with the archived geological data from the southern hemisphere. Not long after, several men and women came through the gate. They spoke English, and they confirmed that they had indeed come from faraway Australia. We finally knew the world outside North and Central America had survived. Ours was not the last bastion of humanity, but Australia had suffered the death stranding too. Undeterred, the researchers began working closely with Bridges and conducted a series of tests, paving the way for an expedition to Australia that would lay the groundwork for chiral network expansion. After they had first installed surveillance equipment, that is, so that the gate could be monitored from the Mexican side, a necessity to this day as Australia is not yet connected to the chiral network. The UCA may not have dreams of conquest and control, but they aren't about to let just anyone use the gate. Indeed, that's one of the reasons they were so determined to connect Australia to the network in the first place. Well, I suppose that's all I have to say about the plate gate. There's something else that I need to tell you, though. Something far more important. Mind if I pause it here? I have to go take a shower.
Gate quake detected. Sam, a gigantic BT just showed up outside. We're prepping weapons for you now. Access the terminal up top and take whatever you need. We're counting on you.
They need me. I need to drink my tea first, though. So silly. One of these two. Should I take a shower? Let's go fight a big BT. Beach thing.
Access the delivery terminal to make preparations for combat.
Alright, first let's store some stuff. Pretty much everything. Those are boots, actually. They're still good. Some private locker. Some fabricate. Two of these. And, two more grenades. There's cargo. Lock and load. Let's just semi-auto. Do I have to change it to blood bullets like the other one? I don't think so. Notice I have the flashlight on here. Oh dang. Is this why that was a point of interest? Oh, this is crazy. I did perform the evasive maneuvers. Is it? Oh, it's a straight up void out. It should just wait till it screams. Let's try that again. Pulling me towards it. I do not have enough ammo for this fight. How do I... Whoa! I'm trying to reload. It's circle? It's insane. Well... guess let's use grenades. I should have been using grenades the whole time. Find another assault rifle somewhere. There we go. I guess I should stun it with a grenade first though. Wow. That was gnarly. Where'd you go? Get up, Sam. Barely dodged that one. Drop all the stuff. These seem to be working way better. What? That's because I accidentally was holding down the button to aim, but it picked up a box near me. Got him. That was awesome for your first boss fight. Giant skeleton head. Oh, we got a bunch of damage taken, that's why.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Silent mover.
Sam, this is Alex. You did it! We've confirmed the chiral crystallization of the giant BT. Local chiral density is already dropping fast. I think we can all rest easy for now. You've saved a lot of lives by killing that monstrosity. We won't forget that. Head to the research lab's private room and take a break. You've earned it.
No, have I? Again with the fish. I might as well just recycle this stuff. Well, that was fun. We get some special American beer for a reward.
I've been waiting for you. Stuff goes missing all the time, but it looks like today is our lucky day. Thanks, Sam.
Seems like I still have unlocked standard orders to do.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
I gotta say, Sam, you're looking pretty beat. You know you can borrow the private room whenever you want, right? Don't kill yourself for our sakes.
Played the whole game without resting once.
Well done.
Some of the stuff is too damaged to keep, in my opinion. No, I wasn't looking how the assault rifle was doing. Oops. I just want to look at my stuff real quick. I'm just gonna do, yeah, just go to facility storage. That needs to be destroyed. Where's the other assault rifle? Yeah, I'll destroy this. Both these assault rifles. We got 2 extra grenades, electric rod. Do we bring any spray with us? No, we gotta grab some spray. How many PCCs do we have? We just got the 1, let's get 2. Everything's looking pretty good. We need more grenade slots on our utility pouch, or grenade pouch. That's what we need. Let's go take a nap.
As I said before, there's something I need to tell you. It's about Lou. You see, after you left Bridges, I decided to do a little digging into BB-28's past. That is, Lou's. I found the BB decommissioning records. Now, according to them, BB-28 was flagged for disposal and subsequently incinerated 4 years ago, long before you and Lou first met.
That's BB-28?
This is the child officially identified as BB-28. But if you look closer, Sam, you see at once that it can't possibly be Lou. Right there at the elbow, where the birthmark should be. Nothing. Which means we have another BB-28 on our hands. The one with whom you memorably went west and back not so long ago, that is Lou. Per regulations, the serial number assigned to each BB was unique. No two units should have ever been assigned the same one. I've cross-checked the details with the most up-to-date entries in the UCA database. And indeed, there is no reason to believe BB-28 survived. All of which can only mean, Sam, that the bridge baby you carried with you on your journey across America, Lou, was never recorded in the official database. So, where then did Lou come from? Right now, your guess is as good as mine. But as worrying as that sounds, this could actually be to your advantage, since it's functionally impossible for the UCA or Bridges to track a BB of which they have no record. Which is lucky, because if they did know about a BB that could live and grow outside the pod, they'd want to secure it for study. So take comfort in the knowledge that they don't, that you're free, that you can bring up Lou in peace. How is it, by the way? The two of you living as a family? Right. I have gifts for you. A few things to take back home. An assortment of vaccines to be administered as your child grows up. We want Lou to live a long and healthy life. And it's natural for children to be afraid of shots. Maybe this will help put Lou's mind at ease. A token of my affection. You can collect it via the delivery terminal when you leave. I wonder how big Lou will get. Anyway, there's one more thing I wanted to share with you. As you know, everyone is meant to go to their own beach when they die. But unlike most people, I wasn't born from a mother. I was born from an artificial womb. Transplants provided the organs I never had. I was incomplete and had no beach, I believed. But I wasn't about to accept that. I went back home to study the Ha and Ka and the beach. I threw myself into my work, Sam. I tried. But I think I've done all that I can. In the end, I'm still a patchwork Frankenstein's monster. One that's just about worn out. As a doctor, I can tell you, I don't have long left. So I've devoted my remaining time to research. That's why I'm here, Sam. Where I can focus on the beach. There's so much data here, Sam. On beach formation, jumping via beaches, the relationship between the beach and plate gates. All the evidence you could ever wish for. Not enough to solve every mystery, perhaps, but enough for me to make an incredible personal discovery. That I have a beach after all. It doesn't matter how I was born. I have lived as a human. And thus do I possess a beach like any other. I am not a machine, but a person with a ha and a ka and a beach to go with them. Lastly, I have a confession for you, along with a heartfelt apology. I told you once that I didn't have dooms. But that's not actually true. Not that I was lying, you understand. I just didn't know. It was only after I found my beach that I realized. Chiron, allergic reaction. I can feel it getting closer. I'm off to the beach, Sam. To my beach. Take care of yourself.
Sam.
Did you know about this?
No. It's news to me, too. I'm sorry that that man is gone. But he would have been pleased that you managed to extend the UCA network all the way to his lab. Thank you, Sam.
I guess I'm homeward bound.
Missing little Lou that badly?
You know I am.
Come on back, Sam. Lou misses you too.
That was pretty wild. Super wild. And after that boss fight and that story revelation of what's going on with Deadman, I think we're gonna stop the stream. Hold on though. Alright, let's if you liked the video, subscribe to my YouTube, Barry_best, and follow me on Twitch, Andopio. And we'll either continue later today or tomorrow. Take it easy. Lemons Sabrizi.